Over in the United States, the Donald Trump administration notified South Korean politicians visiting the country of Washington's new North Korea policy. They were pleasantly surprised as the plan endorsed dialogue over the use of military force. Or Kim Jung-soo explains further.
The U.S. State Department's Deputy Assistant Secretary for Korea and Japan, Joseph Yoon, notified South Korean lawmakers visiting Washington of a 4-point policy plan that was approved by President Trump. The plan was also seemingly insinuated by Trump himself, who is in Italy for the G7 summit, where he reportedly met with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and expressed confidence that the North Korea problem will be, quote, solved. The 4-point plan includes the following: not recognizing North Korea as a nuclear state, imposing every possible sanction and pressure, not seeking a regime change, and resolving the conflict with dialogue in the end. Yoon also explained to the South Korean delegation that the plan also reflected opinions of not only South Korea but also China and Japan. The newest plan is seen by many as a timely and welcome de-escalation of tensions between Washington and Pyongyang. North Korea has test-fired 2 ballistic missiles in as many weeks, while the U.S. conducted ICBM test launches of its own in late April and early May. Meanwhile, South Korean experts also seem to agree that America's broadly defined 4-point plan aligns nicely with South Korea's own North Korea policy, which is to use both sanctions and dialogue with the regime. But there is growing speculation about the differences that could arise in terms of how to deal with the North's ongoing nuclear program.
There is a difference in methodology. South Korea is closer to China in terms of trying to make North Korea suspend its nuclear program first, before inducing a complete denuclearization. But the Trump administration has said before that North Korea must completely dismantle its nuclear program.
And although the 4-point plan does not explicitly mention the use of military force, some experts believe that's still on the table for Washington.
The plan does say it will impose every possible pressure on North Korea, so I think there is still a chance of some kind of military action from the U.S.
It's believed that South Korea will be able to learn more about the 4-point plan at the U.S.-South Korea summit set to take place in June. Kim Jung-soo, Arirang News.